Namaste and hello everyone. I am Rama and I am the founder of Global Maheela. So, first of all, I like to thank every one of you who have always been there for me, support the journey that I have just paved for myself and for the other women and youth. So I always, every time, whenever I go, wherever I talk about what Global Mahila is, about the thing that I wanted to bring in the community, the changes, the impact I want to bring, everyone has asked a lot of questions regarding what actually Global Mahila is, and a lot of queries is coming up, and I was only waiting for the right time so that I can actually have really good like videographer or a platform that I could go and talk about what I want to do, what my visions are, what are the missions, what inspire me to do all of this. But I think that now waiting for like a lot of like really long time, I feel like I should not wait my voice to be there for you, whoever has been always the supporting hand behind this journey. So then I just think that I'll just click a simple video from my phone, and then send it to you and upload it to my intention is just to bring what is the work I am doing and why am I doing this, and how your support can help me to grow the work, the missions that I have for this Global Mahila. So yeah, I'll only use my camera today, so that won't be a very interesting video as I'll be mostly only talking about it today. But then hopefully if I'm good investment on videography, or if I can be able to fund or hire videographer or photographer in some near times, I'll have a really good quality of the videos, and of course I'll send it to you. So for now, I have few questions of every time whenever I meet people or the supporters, the questions they had to me, and I think I picked few of the questions and I have it here with me, and I'll just start it from a very simple questions, and I'll just start it in such a way as a questions answer. So all of the questions I'll be posting it in the video, so that I'll have the questions on it and I'll answer it. So the first question is about what is Global Mahila. Is an English word. It's like a global, and Mahila is a women in South Asian country. So it's a I just choose the name because this is founded by women, and I just wanted to put that name. I really like being a woman myself, so I always like to carry that name with me. And the reason, what is Global Mahila in general, what is the meaning? It's like Global Mahila was created to support women, single parents, orphan youth, and families affected by labor migration and social separation. So when I say labor migration, for many of you from South Asian countries like Nepal and India are familiar about what labor migration, but most of the peoples that I have in connections, to the viewers, to the audience, to the customers I have, they are from the different country like America, Australia, Europe. So I just wanted to talk about what labor migration in Nepal is. So labor migration is like how this is affecting families in Nepal. So in Nepal, many people, many parents from house, they leave for different countries, mostly in the Gulf countries or in the Middle East, to work so that they can help their families financially. So today, remittance from migrant workers contribute nearly 1/4 of Nepal economics. But behind those numbers, many children grow up separated from parents, single mothers carry families alone, and many young people grow up without strong support system. And after researching, after realizing, after collecting the stories, I thought that, and also I think this is something I really wanted to work. And so we have started Global Mahila from Nepal, but the vision is around the world. So I would say, around globally. Mahila, the main idea of Global Mahila is to understand that every person, every people in the world have skills. So we see themselves, no matter what background they come from, no matter how bad, like how painful their stories are, but we just see them through their skills. So we wanted to see them through, we wanted to be, so their stories, not just only a beneficiaries, but somebody who is entrepreneurs, creators, and future system builders. Why is Global Mahila created? This is the most common questions I get every time when I share about Global Mahila. So this is the reason why I created Global Mahila. We noticed that something is missing. Many people receive training, many programs offered short-term support, but one important question always remain in me. So is what happens after the training ended? Like, do people actually build sustainable livelihoods from the support they have got? Do they create businesses, or do they become financially, emotionally, and mentally independent? And that gap is where Global Mahila was born. Was there a specific moment that inspired this journey? So this is the beautiful question. Every time when I ask what inspired you to start Global Mahila, this is one of the most asked questions to me, and I feel really happy whenever I answer these questions about what inspired you to start Global Mahila. So Global Mahila was inspired by my own journey, the people I met, and the stories I carried with me along the way. So as I moved through different communities, especially among families affected by migrations, I kept meeting incredibly talented women and young people who were trying to rebuild their lives with a very limited support. So I met people who had skills like creativity and dreams, but no long-term system to help them grow sustainably. So some had completed training programs, some were called success stories, but behind those stories, I could still see uncertainty, emotional struggles, and fear about the futures. And every time when I go see this kind of like talents, these creations, the content, the creativity and the people and the uncertainty in them, the one questions always reminded me is about like what happens after the training ends. The questions became too personal to me from my own life experience and the working experience, because I realized empowerment is not always about teaching skills, right? People should get to have the opportunities, emotional support and community and access to real market so that their skills, their creation can get a respect, a value or dignity of the work they are doing. So the more people I met, the more I understand that problem was not lack of talent, it was the lack of sustainable system. So that is what inspired me to start Global Mahila. So to create something that does not help people survive for a moment, but help them build a future with dignity, independence, and long-term growth. So we build system through train, create, heal, and sell. We provide digital and financial literacy, entrepreneurship support, well-being and health initiative, and access to real market through sustainable products made by these very talented young youth, like young people, youth and single parents and families affected by labor migration and family separations. So what makes Global Mahila different? For these questions, I think we are different because we do not see the people as a beneficiaries aid. We see them as entrepreneurship creators and future like system builder. And we also are not in a place that we wanted to give a short-term or temporary support. Our goal is sustainability. What problem is Global Mahila trying to solve? So we are trying to solve the gap between short-term support and long-term sustainability. Many systems provide temporary training, short-term aid, limited support programs, but sustainability require more than training. People also need emotional well-being, economic opportunities, community support, and access to real market. Without those system empowerment cannot last. We build complete system of empowerment through our model, train, create, heal, and sell. So what does the train means? Building real world capacity. We provide digital literacy, financial literacy, entrepreneurship education, practical business skills. Our goal is confidence and independence, not dependency. So create means helping people transform skills into real livelihoods. So we support handmade product, like you can see the scarves I have in my hand, a very beautiful scarf. So we support local businesses, entrepreneurship, create income opportunities, because in economic empowerment should create economic mobility. Why heal is a part of the model? Because many people affected by migration and social separation carry invisible emotional struggle in them. So we create mental well-being, like session, reflection circle, health camps, emotional support, and confidence rebuilding, because we believe emotional being and economic growth must go hand in hand, or I'd say must work together. And what does sell mean? So this is the important part where we talk about sustainability. So this is the layer of sustainability. So through our marketplace, we have our marketplace. Global Maheela has one of the marketplace, partner marketplace called Birkuna, where the participants, the products, the skills, the youth, the families, the skills they have made from the training throughout the model, they will be selling this product globally, earn sustainable income, build financial independence, transform creativity into livelihoods, and this is where empowerment becomes long-term sustainability. The work experience that I have, and after knowing different many organizations, I have seen them. Most of them are focusing only short-term training and temporary support. But Global Maheela focuses on a system design. Like we ask, what happens after the programs end? Like how does income continue? How does healing support growth? How do people become entrepreneurs instead of remaining dependent on aid? So our mission is not short-term intervention; it is a long-term transformations of Global Maheela. A world where women are financially empowered, single parents are supported sustainably, orphan youth become entrepreneurs, creators, or system builders, and migration does not break operation chains, emotional being is valued, and sustainability replaces dependency, because we want to build a system where people become creators of their own future. So what stage is Global Maheela today? This is our third year. We started this in 2023, so it's like almost 2.5 years now. We are currently building our foundation pilot system in Nepal. Our workplace includes like supporting migration affected families, digital and financial literacy programs, health and well-being initiative, entrepreneurship support, sustainable livelihood development. This is the only beginning. Our goal is to build a model that can scale globally. Okay, so this is the questions that I answered from all you have for me. But again, I just wanted to say that Global Maheela is not just here to support the people to survive, but it is here to build the system where people grow, they create and lead independently, because I believe that that's what this is so much to my heart, that empowerment is not charity, that empowerment is sustainability, and that is Global Maheela. So thank you so much for listening to me, for for being there for being there for me. I just, like I was saying, sewing the earlier time, these are the scarves that our women make. It is it's such a great scarves. It is a handmade scarf made by the women. It's so pretty. This is cashmere, 100% cashmere. It's handmade, eco-friendly. And this is another scarf that we have. It's a silk, it's 100% silk. Just wanted to see that how beautiful our women are making this scarf, and they do all end to end work by themselves. These are the products. So every time when I talk about Global Maheela, I just don't want to talk about what their stories are, the behind the scene, or their sorrows or the struggle. This is what they make, this is what their talents are, and I'm trying to build a system where their talent are actually, empowered. And this is what we have, all the scarves that they make, and this the everything what we are using now. I just wanted to show you a picture. Maybe I'll put it the pictures too, but this is what we have, the pictures that I have the pictures of how they are making. I think I'll add it in there. But not only this, they also make the jewelries. Like these are the jewelries. This is called the pote jewelry. It's a beautiful earrings that our beautiful youth make this one. So look at this is such a beautiful, and I am trying my best to help them get the real market where their talents are valued. So there are a lot of products we have, but I only have this one with me right now in front of the camera. That's why I'm saying it. But at one point I also want to tell you that Global Maheela doesn't only talk about making financial empowered and helping sustainability, but I'm also talking about sustainability goods. Is sustainable goods is like we also are so much focused on ethical, fair trade and all of the sustainability, climate change. That's why our package is also made by one of the women in Nepal. This is from bamboo. This is called Nepali kagaz. This is what they have make it for our product. Like we give the scarves in here. There are a lot of scarves, everything, even for the this one we have it for the jewelry. We make it an envelope for the jewelries, and we are trying our best to make it as a sustainable livelihoods, and we are trying to stand on our own feet as a marketplace where you will be able to find any kind of sustainable goods in there, be it be food or be it be all the products, like everything. Because as of one, like almost 2.5 years of working with these women, I knew that they can do anything. The only thing is they need support, and like them I also need support. So thank you so much for watching me. It might be a really long video. Like I said, I don't know how to edit the video. It's on only the phone, so that I'm uploading everything, because I really want you to see how we are going so far and what are your plans. So just wanted to show you, and thank you so much.